Hi everybody, it's Jim with RV with the Tanners. And today I'm excited to talk to you about a little pet project of mine I've been trying to get to for a while. Now that it's winter, and Lynn and I are enjoying some winter camping, but unfortunately what that means for us, because we're not retired yet, we still work full-time jobs, we have to leave town around 5 or 6 o'clock on Friday. And of course that means that we arrive at camp and it's dark. Backing in a 37-foot trailer is difficult in the dark. We're both jumping in and out of the truck, trying to figure out where we're going to back up. You got to look for stumps, look for the picnic table. It's like it's a little hectic. So I've decided to install some LED lights on the back of the RV itself. Here's an example of one of them that I'm going to put on the side of the RV. I'm just going to show it to you here. In the upper left-hand corner, you'll see all of the lights themselves, and one of them is this one itself, and the other one is the 12 light system. But this is the smaller one. So each one of these LEDs, there's 6 of them here, pulls 3 watts of power, so that's 0.25 amps. The controller that I'm going to show you in the upper left-hand corner is capable of providing power to up to 15 amps. And the nice thing is it comes with 2 remotes. You can leave one in the truck and put one in the trailer, so you always have access to be able to turn the lights on and off regardless of where you are. What we're going to do next is show you why I picked floodlights over spotlights, and then we're going to show you the wiring setup for the control box itself, and then finally we'll get to the video at the end to show you how well they actually work. So in this part of the video we're going to talk about 2 types of lights that are on the market today. The first is a spotlight. The spotlight has a very powerful beam that will go about 150 feet down the road, and it has about a 25-foot width. And that's great for vehicles going down the road at 60 miles an hour that need to see way down the road. But it's not really advantageous for RVs. I'm not sure if there's any RV site out there where I need to back into a site that's 150 feet long. So it's not really necessary. As you can see, the RV in this example is a 40-foot RV. So that lighting is about 3x the length of the RV. Again, not really necessary in my opinion. The second type of light is a floodlight. So in this example, again, you see the RV is 40 feet long, but now I see that the light is being cast about 75 feet back, which is about 1.5 length of the RV, but it's providing a 55-foot width for the light. Now that's going to be able to let you see things like stumps or picnic tables, anything that might get in the way, the power pole, while you're backing up, so you can see that. And it makes a lot more sense for RVs to be able to see 75-foot depth with a 55-foot width. Finally, I want to talk about the last thing I did in the wiring of this RV while I was doing the lights. I wired it so I have power on the side of the RV as well. If in case down the road I decide that the lighting on the rear of the RV is not enough, I can bring in extra 2 lights that I purchased and then wire them in, and then they will supply light to the side of the RV. Again, I haven't done this yet because I'm just going to see if the lighting in the back is sufficient, but if it's not, I pre-wired it ahead of time while I was running all the lights, so it should be pretty simple to just snap in 2 additional lights and then provide light down the side. I can see this down the way is also some extra precaution for security. If I'm in the RV, the way that I've wired it is I can use the remotes, I can turn it on and off. So if it's nighttime and I hear a sound or something I want to see outside the RV, I can easily turn all of these lights on and see all the way around the RV. So I might add those in the future.
In this part of the video, we're going to show you how to supply power to the wireless controller box. Here you'll see a red wire coming in. This is the 12-volt power from the battery. You splice them together, and then of course this red wire goes back into the controller, and that supplies power to the controller itself. The white wire in the back is the wire that supplies power to the lights. And then the black wires here, you'll splice them together. There's 2 of them coming out of the controller themselves. And then you'll connect those black wires, these 2 right here, along with a ground to your chassis and the ground to the lights. The final wire you see is the antenna wire. I recommend that you take this antenna wire and route it away from all this bundle of wires that you have so you have no interference.
Okay, so here's what I've done in order to get the lights working. So I've had them bolted onto my bumper here. Put the wire through this loom. It goes back underneath the trailer this way. There's the second light. And then I had to route it all the way up underneath. So I pulled a little bit of the underbelly down right here and then snaked the wire all the way up to the front. Where it comes in on that wire loom, down in, 15 amp fuse connected to the 12-volt bus bar. This is what it looks like normally. Pretty dark. So if we turn the new lights on, bam. Now we can see backing in. Now you see what the lights look like. On, off, pretty dark. If you're backing into a site, you want a little bit of light. So these two LED lights do an excellent job of illuminating behind the trailer. It's going to look a little bright when I show them to you. That's what they look like when they're on. So you can see that does a great job of lighting up behind the trailer. Alright, so that's about a wrap to this video. One thing I wanted to call out before we close. When you saw the video when I turned the lights on behind the RV, that site, there was the road and then there was the site behind me that was empty. That was about the 75-foot mark. But if you look on each side, you can see that it clearly lights up the campground to the left as you look at the video. And then to the right, it actually illuminated two different campgrounds. So it does a good job if you pick a floodlight, realistically, in illuminating the back of your campground. The one last thing, if you look below, there's a link to a thing called a creeper. So also in that video, you saw me pulling down the underbelly, and that's where I put the wires in. A creeper is a device that sits really low to the ground and has some wheels on it. So when you're doing this project, you lay on your back and it allows you just to move along as you do that wiring process rather than trying to scoot your body back and forth. I think it was like $20 to $25, and it was a great investment for this project. And also, if you see the video that we have on installing the new steps, that video also we use the creeper as well. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, feel free to put them in the comments below. Please give us a thumbs up if you liked the video, and please remember to hit that subscribe button. That'd be very helpful. From Len and myself, thanks for watching, and hope you have a great day.